start here, you're gonna land on the wheel.
Whoop, whoop. Here I come. Oh, here I come. Oh.
What do you want to know? You want to know about the quick spin?
Quick spin.
So the quick spin, there's two ways of getting into it. And one is just for like the track stand style. But with this quick spin, one major thing has to happen is that your handlebar has to come close to your seat so you can grab a hold of this and this. If your seat's nowhere close and your hand's not that big, then it's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. But going in from a track stand, hanging onto the seat and the handlebar and balancing, it's the throw from here, it's just trust and doing it. But once you start here, you're gonna land on the wheel. And what I'm doing is pushing down on the pedal, pressure. That's pushing pressure down on the pedal, which is making the pedal go down. And as the pedal goes down, I pull the pedal back up by pushing on the back wheel. And then I'm pushing back down on the pedal. And they're small movements. It's not a long thing, it's quick. The other way to get into it is coming in forward. I haven't done this a lot, but Brian Skura does this, and it looked really cool to come into it. But he comes into it from the front way and goes this way, and then does a quick spin. So not something I'm used to doing, but there's, like I said, two ways into it. The way out of it is as you're spinning and you're turning, you're gonna take this other hand and roll out this way. And then from here, you just do a little half bar spin. So that's how you do a quick spin. Practice. Send me all your scabs. No, don't send scabs. All the pictures of your, your shins getting bloody, and because it's gonna happen. And yeah, it's just practice. Have fun and recycle. We used to do a show where we promote helmets, and we would take a Coke can or a Pepsi can or whatever, aluminum can, and we'd stick it underneath a helmet and say, if you fell, and we take this big mic stand and smash the helmet, and the can is perfect. So wear your helmet. This is what it looks like when you wear a helmet. If we take the helmet away, we put a t-shirt over it and you imagine that's your skin, and then we hit it again without your helmet on, and the can is flat. So it makes sense to wear a helmet if you're gonna fall. And yeah, so we used to do these at school, safety seminars, anti-drug speeches, things like that. And at the end of the day, I'd always say, you know what else this aluminum can is good for? Recycling. Riding your bike today and tomorrow. And hey, don't forget to subscribe somewhere, some button, I don't know where it's at, and notify, the little notification button. You'll hear about these new videos and how-tos and things like that. So just remember, we're out here to have fun and be butts on bikes.
I'm just thinking of the next video of the next how-to, and I want to see the boomer do a boomerang.
The boomer do a boomerang.
Right?
I put some boomer in
boomerang.
Do you know what a boomerang is? Are we going to do another how-to already, or?
This is an hour-long video here. This is gonna be today's video.
Let's do an hour-long video on how to make an hour-long video.
So we had a comment. Somebody posted saying he puts a boomer in boomerang, and someone come get their dad, because they didn't know who he was. So
I know who I am.
A lot of people were commenting saying, "Man, imagine if this guy went pro," not realizing
I was pro a long time ago.
Yeah. He was pro before pro was a thing.
People have asked, they said, so were you like part of the X Games or anything? And I go, no, we were part of the A Games way before X.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not the old school. We're a preschool. We're so old, there was an old school. there wasn't anything before us, so we had to make stuff up. We didn't have foam pits or resi mats or Woodward or any of this stuff or video games to let you know how to do tricks. 95% of the tricks that we learned by accident. It's like, hey, we pulled that off and that worked. So,
Cool. How do we do that again?
so a boomerang is more upper body strength and it's flowing. So you're rolling around on your bike, you're feeling comfortable. And the thing is, so it's front brake on and knowing when to have the front brake on and off. So I'm gonna do the first part of it where you're setting your pedal up for when you are gonna land. And then swing around the outside, right? And eventually you'll land back on the pedal. Lots of practice. That's a boomerang.
Look at this boomer.
It's not even my bike. What is my bike? It's my bike, my brand bike, my signature model, my bike that I came out with back in 2013. This bike, good explanation about this bike. So hey, GT stopped making the Performers, which myself and Bob Morales helped design. Before the Performer, GT didn't have a freestyle bike. They had race bikes. They had the Interceptor. They had the Pro Series. They had, just the GT itself. So when we started riding for GT, they just gave us a race frame and that was it. That's what we rode. So when Bob Morales and myself came to them, and there was only like 2 freestyle bikes out, and one was Haro and the other one was a Torker because it had the double top tubes. So Bob came from a Torker or Haro and he wanted a double top tube standing platform so that he can do the frame stand, and he liked to do that. So anyhow, and I wanted to be able to spin the bars around to where back in the day, the front brake was a 990, no, MX 1000s, and the brake caliper was a side pull, and that side pull wouldn't pass a frame that came straight down. But if we put a bend in it, then we can spin the bars all the way around, and well, at least halfway around, and do full cross-ups. So that's what that bend is for, and that's what we asked Gary to do. When Gary was putting it together, he says, I don't know if that's gonna work. It's gonna break right there at that bend, and I had a Schwinn Stingray for years, and that has 2 bends in it, and I never bent anything like that, and I never broke it. So he says, I'll make it, you have to ride it. So he made it, and they called it the Performer because I was the performer. So anyhow, the GT had stopped making the Performer, and I love the old school where you could look at an old bike and you could tell across the street what it was. You could tell, oh, that's a GT, and that's a Hutch, and that's a Redline, and that's this and that. And where nowadays all the bikes look the same. They're all the same triangle looking frames. They're all black. They're all, they all look the same. The only difference is maybe the rear brake mount or the brake spacer in the back, because nobody uses brakes anymore. Anyhow, GT stopped making it. They didn't make the Performer anymore. They are making different things. And so back in 2013, I decided that I'd like, well, even before 2013, I wanted to make an old school looking bike, but ride new. I wanted the new geometry. The reason we didn't ride the new geometry back in the day is because we didn't know any better. They just handed us a race bike. Every performer out there is literally a Interceptor or a Pro Series or, you know, something like that. And kids figured out that, oh, if I had this head tube angle or this length of top tube, it would be better to ride and easier. So I wanted the old performer look with a new school geometry. So I got together with this guy that used to work at GT, and he has his own little shop, and we hand built, literally he bent the tubes and we set it all up. And when we got to the point of the seat mast, I wanted to make sure that the top tube was a 21-inch top tube. That's the new school top tube. And the bottom bracket and the rear dropouts were the exact same thing as, let's say, a Colt, a Fit, a Standard, all the new bikes that are out today, a Haro, one of the new geometry Haros. I wanted to make sure it was rideable. If you didn't look at the bike, it would ride new school. But there was one trick I wanted to do. So when we were putting the seat mast in, I put a seat post in, I put some handlebars on, and I even though the top tube was 21 inches, I wanted the seat mast at where the handlebar came close. So it measures as a 20. But if you put the seat down like all new school riders do, you're not gonna sit down anyhow. So if you put the seat down, it's 21. If you're standing up, it's 21. But as soon as you sit down, it's 20. And I can grab the seat and the seat post, literally for one trick, and that's the quick spin. So that's why this frame was made. So going through this frame, when we built it, the guy that used to weld GT performers together built this. We went to the same steel company that GT went to back in the day, and I think they went through Webco Steel, and we bought the steel, the chromoly, the 4130 chromoly. It's like an aircraft material, things like that. Then we went to the same sticker company to make the sticker pack for this bike that GT went to for their stickers. We went to the same powder coat company that GT went to when they were powder coating frames and bikes and things like that, and that was Olympic powder coating. I went to the same box company that GT went to box this thing to make it a, you know, a custom set. The frame, the forks, and the handlebars were all numbered, and they're all matching numbers. So if you only have a frame and no fork and handlebars, then you have a mismatched bike, or you got the bike from someone else, or somebody sold you a blim or something. Because these are all matching. This particular frame is 035, number 35, and yeah. So this bike, frame, fork, and bars, other than Gary Turner himself building it or owning the shop that made it, this is more of a GT than GT is today, because GT now is made in either China or Taiwan, or, you know, nothing wrong with it, you know, getting stuff made out there. It's just that, you know, this was done because I felt the need of an old school look. Everything that this was built out of was my own pocket. I didn't get money from somebody else to help me, and I didn't have backers. It came out of my own pocket, and we made it happen, and it turned out really well. Fast forward to where we're at today, and now our frames are made by Supercross BMX through the Legends brand. And not only do I have my own frame made out of chromoly through Legends, through Supercross, but Supercross also owns the name of Torker. So they also made a Torker frame that resembles the exact same Torker that I rode back in the day. I think he's got to make noise always. Always got to make noise. It doesn't matter if we're filming or not. But, good stuff. Anyhow, they make a Torker twin top tube, new school geometry. So the exact same top tube that I have. Now, my new bike that's made through Supercross, the Legends brand, it's a true 21-inch top tube. The seat doesn't even come close to the handlebars. So what I've done is I've actually taken a seat that's on an I-beam, I-rail, that I can slide forward enough to where I can make it. Oh look, he had to pull out a bike. So this is the bike made by Supercross with my logo on the front. This is dusty, right? And the tires are flat. Don't have him work on your bike. Look at the seats loose. Anyhow, this is one of the new performers. Actually, so another story. When I was making this bike, I didn't want to call it a performer. I wanted to call it a proformer. And because I didn't want to, step on GT's toes. I wanted to step up to the line. I want to be close, but I didn't want to step over the line. And we made a lot of changes. Like we're using fatter tubing. The standing platform's a little bit longer. The geometry is completely different than what we had back in the 80s. I mean, like, they had an 18.5-inch top tube, which we had to run a layback seat post and in order for our bars to even spin. So anyhow, I got a letter from GT, like a cease and desist. And they were saying, it's funny, they were saying that your frame looks a lot like our old Performer. Well, yeah, because I designed it. I designed the Performer. Oh, and the Proformer sounds a lot like Performer. Well, yeah, it's because I'm a Proformer. Yeah. And so they said, you can't sell this anymore. We only made so many through the guy in Santa Ana. So we only made 250 frame sets, frame, fork, and bars. So what we did is when we went to Supercross, we redesigned the frame a little bit, changed some things up.
This welding fixture here, this is a front end fixture for doing frames. This fixture came out of GT from when I worked back at GT, and everything got auctioned off. We ended up acquiring some of the fixtures. We've welded Supercross frames on these fixtures, but the original GTs, some of the original GT performers, some of Eddie's original frames, this was done on this. This whole front end fixture, you can see by all these different holes and all these different keyways, everything on here is completely adjustable. So you can do this setup for prototyping, or you can do this for production. So you set it up, get all your angles set the way that you want. You lock in your bottom bracket, slide in the keyway, slide down the seat mast, lock in the head tube. All your saddles are in place for your down tube, top tube. Get everything in place, tack it all in, pull it out from here, throw it over to the rear end fixture, lock it into the rear end fixture, get everything tacked, pull it out, away you go. But with this, you can do everything from a 20-inch GT Performer. You can go ahead and do one of the Supercross SX 250s. You can do one of the dirt jumps. Everything is completely adjustable. once you get it set and locked in, you've got all your marks and away you go.
I took my sticker, my Pro Former sticker, and I cut it. I cut it right down past the Pro, and we swapped sides, and now it's a former Pro. And I'm a former Pro. And GT has nothing to say now because it doesn't sound anything like Pro Former or Performer or anything like that. The frame is made 4130 chromoly, made by Supercross. It's a Legends brand. You got to check it out. We're gonna be making more. That's coming up. We don't have any in stock right now because they sold out. So anyhow, that's the Former Pro. This is the Pro Former. The forks we were talking about, a lot of people asked, oh, those look like Botimas. Well, one of my very first sponsors was Botima. He handed me a pair of forks. He wanted me to ride his forks. So just the fact that I want to ride a pair of forks that look like his, I'm just, paying homage to him. Jeff is still around. He's making Botimas, and he's not really doing a freestyle fork, but he's doing the big 29s or 26s and into the cruiser style. So, thanks, Jeff, for helping me out in the very beginning. And that's why I wanted this look. I don't do rail grinds or curb rides or anything like that. And I just have fun, and, I just like the way these things look. And they're really strong, and I haven't had any problems with them. So the same thing is on the new Former Pros that Legends brand is making. That's legendsbikeco.com. The torquerracing.com and supercrossbmx.com. So check out any one of those. And if you want merch like this stuff here, Rad Designs 1986 has all the stuff that you could possibly think of. And if you have an idea, they could possibly make it for you. So we're here today hanging out, showing you some stuff. We're trying to make this thing last long. We're working on this Subaru today. I brought my Scooby van, my little Scoobaroo, my little grocery getter that I love. It's a 1997 WRX Impreza. It's an STI before STI was STI, because it has everything the STIs have. I don't have that little, what's the roller button? The transfer case to change
Torque differential.
the torque differential. I don't have that roller button. I don't know if I can get that later on or not, but you hit a button and the mirrors fold up, and it's got the turbo, and I think it's a 280 horse, 280 stock. Oh, and right-hand drive. So, and it carries my bike. I have a bike rack on there. The bike rack, One Up bike. Please send me another bike rack. I love these bike racks. One Up, the best bike rack you could possibly think of. If you've never seen it, check it out online. I don't know what the website is, but I'm sure it's One Up bike racks. So holds 26-inch bikes, 20-inch bikes, 29-inch bikes. They've got ones that will hold the fat tire bikes. So anyhow, we're working on this other Subaru inside, and we're gonna look at this. Look, it's got a bike rack too. You know, notice that I don't have to squat down to get underneath the car. But their whole front bumper fell off. They hit something, and the front bumper was not good. So they just wanted some Mad Max looking thing. So we're getting ready. We built this. Now we don't have a tubing bender. We don't have all the high tech stuff. So I had to cut notches in the steel, and we bent it around, and we're measuring and things like that. So this is the first part of it. We're gonna weld it up. We're gonna add some more stuff to it, and we'll see what happens from there. Don't forget to subscribe. We're not over. We're gonna come back. We're gonna follow up where we're finishing up on this, or at least parts of it. The insurance won't give them insurance unless they have a front bumper, and they don't want to buy a bumper, and they don't want to buy anything pre-made. So we're making this Mad Max type of deal, and we don't have a tubing bender, so I cut in little slits. Welding up these angle cuts that I put in so that we can bend this. So we're just making it structurally back to normal, I guess. That's one. You can have some airflow through here. We have some expanded metal that's going to go up in this area here. We've got I think this is a 1 inch by 1 inch square tubing that we had already bent and welded and put it together like that, so everything will fit and finish just like this. So there'll be a little skid plate here, which will be able to be bolted on with the bumper, and yeah, Mad Max. Once it's done, watch out for this car if it's behind you, because it'll ram right through you. So we'll see you at the next spot.
Yep. So this is what helps it fold. It's almost like a pie cut.
Right, almost like a pie cut. Just we can make minute changes and still weld up anything that we don't need. So
nice. So I hear you have one of the coolest collections of some EF bikes.
Something like that. I used to have the biggest collection in the world at one point. I think I had 14 of the US model and red, green, blue, chrome, blue. And I had 7 or 8 of the new model. And sold a few off to fund a couple projects and spread the wealth. Can't ride them all, and let other people get them out there so the world can see them. So we've got my 2018 new school park bike and a whole bunch over there. And
let's go see.
Yeah, that's my 2018 park bike, my 2013 Flatland toy bike. That's my little pink bike, purple bike rather. Sorry, that's my little purple bike. The flower seat.
Oh Lord.
That was my. That's what I do my sick wheelies on.
Yeah.
This one I put on layaway, but I forgot to make all the payments, so I could only get what I paid for. So I only got half a bike. So we have the unbike and we balance and do dumb stuff and whatnot. So the unbike, it's the front end of a bike. It's everything at the front, nothing at the rear. And it's supposed to be a balance tool that I suck at. I have the balance of a drunk baby. And you just use it and you can practice your hop and some rolling tricks, things like that. Dave Norrie can ride the hell out of this thing. Martin Apariello as well. James McGraw is hands down the best person I've ever seen jump on one of these and mess around. He'll actually take the wheel off the fork, have just the wheel and the pegs. He rolls it, drops it on the ground, and jumps on just the wheel, rides away. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. We'll get a video of that later this year at the old school reunion. Yeah, the unbike. Trying to learn balance with Jason. We'll see what happens. We'll get some video of Jason getting hurt. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
And then
We got Talk Loud. We got Eddie grinding in the background.
Eddie's grinding in the back, so we'll get a little loud as the jets fly overhead and make it even worse. So then we got my wife's 2018 dirt jumper right there that she did holographic. I've got my 2018 black chrome with all the oil slick and jet fuel. That's a 5-time show winner. Then we got Mindy's 2013 black, green, purple with his skull logo. That originated. She hand painted that on there, and that's what started the Fiola skull logo, which is actually on the back of your phone, a little faded. That's what I got down here. I think I got like 3 more dirt jumpers somewhere. The new aluminum, the prototype aluminum. That's why it's prototype. I've got another chrome ollie somewhere, and then just a bunch of other bikes that are non-Fiola bikes. We have the original 1987 GT Pro Freestyle Tour. All original. That was actually Martin Apariello's personal bike. We get the Subaru from Australia, which, John Moore, I promise I finally have a box. I'm sending it back. I swear. Actually, I should box it up just to get out of my way. I still have a box. I got a new one. We have the 88 SC Quad Angle Dave Volker tribute bike. It's the only SC I've ever owned. I'll never get rid of it just because it's the only SC that Sean Ewing doesn't have. So I have to have it so that he doesn't have it. Then I have my 99 Caston that I raced back in the day, and I've just had it ever since. Team model bike. I've got a 24-inch Volker prototype bike. So that's kind of cool to have one of those. Stuff on stuff. So about, I don't know, 10 and a half bikes. That's what I got. Dad, stop making grinder noises for a minute, Dad. I'm on the phone, Dad.
Back here in the back cave.
Back here in the corner, in the cave, where I keep my skeleton in the closet, we have our 2024 Supercross all aluminum with carbon fork, carbon crank, disc brake, hydraulic. Still finishing putting it together. Just got the last 2 pieces that we need. So we've got one in a 20 and we have another one in a 24, 26, 24, 24. Right. Mindy's bike, my bike. Yay. Jet fuel, super light, weighs nothing. Disc brake, stops on a dime. Pump track bike, just looks pretty. I'll fall off of it a lot. Hooray.
And through here, we got Mindy's workshop, where all the shirts and all the magic, all the trophies. You guys remember these. Those Dirty Fest trophies everyone was posting about? She made those. Rad Designs 1986. She does it all. What are you working on right now?
Some ideas for our new freeze-dried candy line. So
Ooh.
hopefully we'll have some labels out soon, and we'll have it out this weekend and in Ohio at Buckeye.
So the whole Buckeye show, I heard that the VIPs and everybody who orders for the movie get a pretty sweet t-shirt.
Yeah.
Do you happen to have...
So we're going to give out this hat to the
Ooh.
VIPs.
That's
and
rad.
Here's the shirt.
Dang.
First looks.
Buckeye Bike Show. Oh, that's wicked.
Everybody that attends the show gets this, but the VIPs get the hat and the other special goodies we're working on.
All right, Buckeye. Guess what? All the VIP guys that had paid for their spot to watch a movie with me, we have the shirt that's kind of a cool shirt. It's got Mike Miranda and myself on the back. We got a hat. Now, we might have some shirts there. And maybe some freeze-dried candy or something. No tools. Here, catch. Good catch. Anyhow, Buckeye, check it out. Really cool shirts. Bring extra money. You'll want some. But the prepaid VIP people get the hat and some other goodies too. So don't forget, if they're not sold out, try to get your tickets now.
Uppies.
Uppies. Daddy. Uppies.
I don't think that's OSHA approved. So every time I look over and you're either grinding or you're eating all your product, these scabs, man,
Scabs.
they're delicious. This new batch with the mango habanero. Oh, it's so good.
I grabbed the regular teriyaki, so I didn't do the habanero.
Yeah? Teriyaki's good?
Teriyaki's great.
Oh, man.
Just like old times. Scabs.
Scabs. Reminiscent on Dirty Fest, huh?
There's been other times I've fallen and gotten scabs.
People just didn't get to see those.
No.
Yeah.
I got pictures of them.
Yeah?
I got pictures. Maybe we'll put some on
Ooh,
online.
Story times. Mm-hmm. Eddie's scab stories.
Good, yeah. Good stories.
Yeah.
All right.
So what are we calling it then?
This is Eddie's freestyle
Freeze-dried
freeze-dried
candy.
It's
And
like
these are cuckoo caramel clusters, or whatever we're gonna call them.
These are
delicious. Shut up and eat them.
we're gonna go to the neighbors and try them.
You gotta try that.
These are actually heaven.
You gotta try that.
These are actually heaven.
Crap.
This is actually heaven.
You gotta try that.
That's why
What is
it's
What is
actually
that?
heaven.
It's caramel.
It just melts in your mouth,
Don't
bro.
tell me it has something.
No.
No.
No. It's amazing,
caramel.
dude.
Try
It's
it.
amazing. It melts. Just one bite. Oh. Heaven.
Yeah.
It tastes like one of those candies when I used to be a kid. Those chocolate, the round ones where you bite them and it dissolves in your mouth like this.
Kind of. Yeah.
Brings back to childhood, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good stuff. All right. Next.
Try one of these.
Uh-oh.
Try one of them. With
It's
your dirty
heavy.
ass glove, just grab one.
It's heaven. Yeah? Good, right?
Yeah.
Let's see if he's on the phone.
Alright, it takes a minute. Try this. Try that. Try it.
What is it? Freeze-dried what?
Just try it. Eat it. It's dog food. It's dog food. You're fine.
I'm not gonna eat
It's caramel. Shut up. Caramel dog food.
Thoughts?
If that was dog food, you'd be eating dog food.
That's fucking good.
It's good.
If it was dog food, it's not dog food, dude.
He's on. The boss man's on the phone.
Oh, we can go check Mercedes. We like our friends at Mercedes.
Yeah. Friends at Mercedes, they like getting free stuff.
F the rest of this parking lot, bro.
Yeah. Forget
F
everyone
all
else.
them. They don't get.
Yeah.
They don't get nothing.
They don't get none of this. You guys can find this stuff. Buckeye Bike Show. You guys are gonna be the first ones to be able to experience these.
Well, not really, because tomorrow we have the Alosa
Oh.
Brewing Pipeline Lager
That's
release party.
right. Pipeline.
Pipeline beer release party tomorrow.
Oh, Twan. Where is everyone?
Hello. So he all alone. Where's your daddy?
Oh, he's back there.
Try that. Eat that crack. Eat that crack.
Well, that's fucking good.
Really good, right?
Try this. Eat that.
It's not like
Eat
the
it.
cherries. It's not like the
Eat it.
cherries.
It's not like cherries.
It's non-alcoholic.
It's candy. Eat it. It's called Shut Up and Eat It.
Did you try yet?
Yeah. This everybody says it brings back their childhood.
The last two guys shit their pants after they ate it, though.
He had to go for seconds. You had to go for seconds.
Good, right?
No, that's good. I'll give it that.
It's really good, right? Yeah.
That started off as a little tiny drop of caramel. We freeze dried it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that. I got a machine.
How?
Yeah. I feel like we can make more work doing this than building cars.
Yeah, but
You know? Maybe we need to quit our day job.
I need to become like the modern day Willy Wonka.
Why don't you make that and sell it on Amazon? That's a great idea.
Right?
It's going on our website. This week.
Make a
Yeah, we've got we got everything already.
casting of a doodle.
Caramel ditties.
Freeze dried caramel glizzies. Should I go to Kevin?
No.
Kevin, our smog guy.
Oh, yeah.
We like our smog guy.
Yeah. We can fuck with the smog guy.
Yeah.
For sure.
But he don't count as the part of the everybody on this property thing because he's technically a separate property.
Yeah. We're going to the other property.
We're going. That's it. We've done cross the border into. I don't know what we gonna call this side of the parking lot. We gonna come up with a name for it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yo, come here. Eat that. Try that. Try one.
No, what
Try
is
one.
it?
It's actually really good.
Try one.
Everybody loves this
It's
one.
candy.
You're not
Get
gonna.
out. I ain't gonna fuck with you. You're my guy. If I mess with you, I'm never gonna get another smog. Go ahead.
It's true. Everybody loves this.
Why are you videoing me?
Because-
Swan just ate like 10 of them.
Yeah.
You sure it's not
Yeah.
gonna be like
Positive.
trust me.
Positive. This can bring back childhood.
Trust me. Just eat it.
good?
Right?
Yeah.
It's almost too good, right?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I thought you'd give me some.
No.
No. We just made them. We're making candy now. We're trying to make candy.
We're gonna quit our day jobs
my
and,
day job.
and do this. No more cars. Hey, do you need that motor, sir?
Yeah.
Because I need that motor. We got one
Just a
right
cylinder
there.
head. I need just a cylinder.
Yeah, we need the head for that one. So then we can get rid of that project and then we can shut down
Actually, it
permanently
would
and
be
make
easy.
candy.
Just unbolt the subframe, swap over the whole motor, trans, subframe, everything, right?
Yeah, you're right.
All right, well, let's go back inside. I think Eddie needs to come out of his helmet for a minute and take another bite because, he's been under there. He's going to need some energy. He needs some sugar. Oh, Eddie!
The trays came back.
You're working hard, so I feel like you sound like you're slowing down, like you need a little pick-me-up.
So these are
No, they're not.
no, they're
Worth it.
Caramel shoes.
They're caramel cuckoo clusters.
caramel cuckoo clusters, freestyle dried, freestyle, melt in your mouth. Your first one's free, and the rest is you're gonna get hooked.
I kind of want to say it. They're Eddie's caramel.
Cojones, caramel cojones.
Done. That's it. Just named them
I'm just
with the welding gloves.
And it's gone. Smash with the tongue and it's gone.
That's my move.
What is happening right now?
No, because our delivery driver is 2 buildings over that way in the cul-de-sac, and we got to do an unload. Yeah, and we can't get the forklift to him, so he's going to pull up on the main street and kind of park on the shoulder, I guess, on the main street, and then we got to take the forklift out into the street to unload an engine and a transmission for Perry Kramer. You know who Perry Kramer is? Eddie, who's Perry Kramer?
PK Ripper.
PK Ripper.
Yeah, that's what they named the PK after him.
The SC PK Ripper, or
PK.
any of the SC bikes that you see now, all the big wheelie bikes are known as Big Rippers. Ripper this, Ripper that. They're all rippers, right? And they all started from a 20-inch bike called the PK Ripper, named after Perry Kramer. Another old school legend. One of the guys that Eddie actually would hang Perry Kramer's poster on his wall, and
I'm certified forklift driver.
Certified.
hop on. Come with me,
OSHA approved.
and you'll see world of OSHA violations.
Yeah, you got a cute voice there.
So we got a mini pooper, Toyota Prius. Oh, hey, look!
Nice,
It's
Bronco.
the off-road banana. I bet if I took it off a sweet
Hey.
jump, it'd be
A flying
a
banana.
flying banana.
Hey, this is a nice forklift you got here.
And it's yellow.
And it's yellow.
This is a forking banana.
A forking banana.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Are we gonna make
put
freeze-dried?
these together? Or do we need to?
No, it's just on a pallet.
Yeah, this is about to be a little sketchy because right now we're on Miramar Road, which is a very busy, very, very busy street here. I can't even talk. So he's gonna pull up and he's gonna stop in the street, block traffic with his hazards on, and we're gonna have to drive a forklift into the street to unload this motor and trans. So all the fun. Now Eddie is gonna be driving. Eddie's about to take off. He's gonna drive the sidewalk. We gonna see what happens here. I don't know, is this legal? Are you allowed to drive a forklift on a sidewalk? Public sidewalk? I don't know, those people were waving at me like I was videotaping them. But they're probably like, these dumb YouTubers. Oh, here comes a forklift. Making my way downtown, walking fast. People are like, is this a forklift driving down the street? I love it. Time to do some sketchy shit. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Hope you get away with it. Doo-dah, doo-dah, dee. Oh, he's hauling ass. Just don't hit that fire hydrant. Hit that fire hydrant. It's gonna be a funny ass time. Woo! You're right in that curve.
It needs better shocks.
It needs better shocks. And then you go down right there. Yep. All right. And then we got our delivery truck over here. Yeah. We got some Sea-Doos for sale. Anybody wants a Sea-Doo? Anybody has one of these Ford Raptors that wants to gift it to me? I could definitely use one of those as well. So, you know, I don't like to take anything for free, but, you know, if you want to give me a free Ford Raptor, sure, I'll take it. You know, I guess I can do that. All right, let's see. Let's see. What do we got here? Ooh, got some engines, some transmissions back here. Ooh. I was just telling them, I'm not big on receiving free things, right? I don't really like getting free stuff. But if somebody, you know, one of our followers wanted to gift us, you know, something like maybe like a Ford Raptor, that'd be nice, right? I'd accept that. What about you? Yeah.
You can just set this off to the side, right? And grab the other one.
Yeah.
So there's another LS motor?
No, this is a 3.6 liter, little 6-cylinder
Nice.
Chevy truck. Yeah.
All right. Helping people in the bike community get their
Right?
stuff. Nice.
We're gonna place it on
Not
the
too
curb
bad.
here.
Yeah, probably just put it on a curb and then come back for it.
Maybe in the street.
Yeah. Da 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 da.
Captain Jackass Sparrow.
Come back and it's gone. Shit. That is nice.
Damn it, the porch. I told you a million times.
Yes. Those of you guys that did not know, yes, Eddie is forklift certified. He welds.
What year?
The old Bronco. He's a man of many talents.
That guy's so busy.
Yeah. You know, we're just as busy as the next guy, so depending on what it means, if it's quick in and out shit.
nice,
like a
man.
pallet on a pallet.
Very nice.
I'm willing to bet we can get that transmission onto that pallet with that motor.
No, let's do one at a time.
You just want to drive up and down the sidewalk like the whole time.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. Tom Cruise. I didn't know you could drive a forklift. I know Tom Cruise can do this kind of stuff.
Certified.
Forklift certified. Yeah. All right. He's gonna go and grab that. I'm gonna wait here with this one. And yeah. Hi, it's a beautiful day out here, you guys. San Diego. We love it out here. Even on like the hottest days, it's nice. I came from Antelope Valley, so Palmdale, Lancaster area, Mojave Desert. 115, 120 in the summers. Horrible, horrible, horrible. I hated it. And then in the wintertime, it's down, at night, like, I don't know, 20 degrees. This man is from Jersey. Jersey boy. Jersey boy.
Dirty Jersey.
Yep, so the weather out here.
Look, they can't make a U-turn now because we put a pallet in the street.
Oh, darn.
So they can't get their RX Lexus around the pallet. But I mean, I could probably drift, I don't know, that semi-truck through the opening.
The weather here in San Diego.
It's cold. It's like 60 degrees.
It's beautiful.
It's fucking amazing.
It's one of those things that I moved out here for work 5 years ago now. And once I moved out here and went through all the seasons, I don't want to move back. Like, I won't.
I came out here in 2014 for a week for vacation. People complained that the weather in May was horrible. It was the worst weather they've ever seen. Okay. I went back home, sold everything, and moved here. I came out here in May for vacation. I was living here by August.
Jeez.
Hooray.
Yeah, man. It's too nice out here. Like, I don't want to move anywhere else right now. I mean, I don't like the prices. I'd like to buy a house soon.
Australia, New Zealand. I'll move there right now.
Yeah?
Right now.
I just don't like
Australia,
spiders,
everything's
man.
gonna kill you. New Zealand, though, it's just like Australia. And nothing's gonna kill you.
Oh, really?
The animals.
Yeah?
But where we were, it was, how did they explain it? There's 5 active volcanoes and active lava tubes underneath, and the one city we were in, Auckland, is on an active fault line. I was like, oh, so the animals won't kill you, but the ground will split open, you fall into lava. That's cool.
At least that's like an instant death. Like you're not
You hope
suffering.
so, I guess. I mean, a bunch of volcanoes. I mean, I'm from the East Coast, Jersey again, and I've been through snow, rain, hail, floods, tornadoes. We've got earthquakes back there. Jersey just had a bigger earthquake than I've ever felt here in California in 10 years. And, tornado, get underground, right? Hurricane, board the windows. It's a flood, get the high ground. Fucking lava. What do? Get to the chopper.
Right.
Like,
Get to the chopper.
Like, there's no way to combat lava. Like,
We need to win the lottery, get a couple airplanes, couple choppers, and then we'll be good.
Yeah, but even then, like, supposedly, when I'm not a helicopter pilot, but I guess when you fly over a big heat source like that, there's some sort of thermal pocket. It can, like, literally suck the helicopter down. I'm like, so that just sucks. Like,
So you're just done.
so
You're
it's
done.
just like
you're
nothing.
done.
Like, the lava comes and, you better run. Just get a fast car. Fast
Right?
cars.
I think we need to put a turbo or supercharger on this here forklift because
Yes.
Eddie's taking too long.
Yeah, where'd he go?
I don't know. I think
Maybe he went to Perry's house to install it.
either that or, you know what, knowing Ed, he probably stopped at like a drive-through
Or
with a forklift.
he's stuck, half on the curb, half off. He's all
I don't know,
jacked
man.
up right now, and we're just here making fun of him.
Everybody knows Eddie for eating. Like, he loves to eat food. Like, loves it.
He's stopping off for some
He's in a
freeze-dried
drive-through.
candy
No,
right
he's
now.
in a drive-through right
He's
now.
at Carl's Jr.
Carl's Jr. going through the drive-through in a forklift. He hasn't even dropped the motor yet. Ay.
Actually, there's the motor. Let's look at the
Oh.
motor since he's taking the
Yeah.
transmission over. That's the first thing I know.
It's yellow. They knew Eddie was going to be here. This
Right?
is the flying engine.
The banana motor.
The banana motor.
The banana boat, Johnny. The banana boat.
And we're right by Miramar Road. So all you hear is jets flying. Yep, there it is. All day, every day. We got jets there. We got another one coming right here. It ruins every conversation. But it is awesome to
And
see.
then there's this guy.
Awesome to see. Wonder, can we see the pilot? No, we can't. There's jets so loud I didn't even hear this thing. Oh look, another one. right. This last one. Oh, and we got another one. I'm telling you guys, every 15 minutes we get cool jets that fly by. What?
You walking or riding?
Oh, I'm down to ride. Yeet.
You took it a minute. We're like, oh man, he's probably half on the curb, half off.
I thought you were in the College Junior drive-thru. So what kind of ticket do you think we can get for
Yeah, right. What's the ticket for driving a forklift on the sidewalk?
I don't know if there is.
Have we been drinking today yet or no?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
But you are over the gross vehicle weight limit,
You.
right?
It
Like,
wasn't impeding anybody's walking path.
until you hit them in the shins with a pallet. Good old fashioned game of whack fuck, whack fuck.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, what would have happened if I accidentally tagged the fire hydrant?
Oh, bad day.
That'd be a bad day.
Bad
Bad day, but viral video.
Yeah, make sure I'm videotaping if you're gonna do it.
It'd be worse though, because it's a power box and a fire hydrant.
Yeah.
And I'm no Bill Nye the Science Guy, but I'm pretty sure high voltage and water don't mix too well.
Yeah.
I feel like we should paint the fire hydrant. It looks like it's wearing a little crown hat. Like we could do some fun.
There's that plane again.
It's Tom Cruise. It's Tom Cruise.
Hey, look, it's Tom Cruise.
It's Tom Cruise.
Ay, ay, ay. Fruman Motor Gallery, you guys already know.
Juan's Auto Repair. Maybe.
Yeah, we're gonna bleep that out. Wait,
Yeah. Where'd you put the other one? Backyard. Yeah.
back.
Back.
Oh, it's over there.
Yeah, he didn't drive over here because he's on the phone with dispatch going, I don't know how to deliver this because he was afraid to stop on the street. I say, I don't blame him. Somebody rear ends the forklift while you're doing it. This thing's not going to budge. You're just going to take the truck out.
Yeah, we need to put banana on that thing.
I think I want to put a steering wheel and an airbag on the forklift. And then a red button and wait for that one asshole to hit the button.
Yep. And just like that, we got an engine and trans.
Back up, wait, lift up, lift up, lift up, lift up, pick up, get me off the ground, pick up, back up more, back up more.
What are you doing?
Keep backing up. I got it. Okay, stop. Okay, down, all the way down. And forward when I say, okay, so my neighbor said my car was loud, so I took my pallet for a walk. You can leave it right there. That was a bad day.
What was a bad day?
So I loaded 9 transmissions on the back of my Dodge with the flatbed on it, and
You said that one thing.
I said, the straps are there, and I gave the last strap a snap. I said, that ain't going nowhere. I was wrong, boy. I was wrong. And Eddie's like, want me to come with you? I'm like, nah, I'm just going to Frank's. There's like 9 guys there. We're just going to unload them. There's 7 transmissions that I don't need, and then these 2 all the way at the back, I need one of them. He's going to take 2, turn it into 1. We were trying to cobble something together just to make it work. Great. I went to the corner, I made a right. I went to the next corner, I made a right. The 2 transmissions on the back that I needed made a left. And they were laying in the middle of an intersection, and they were transmissions out of a 74 Blazer 454 big block 4-wheel drive. So big, heavy cast iron, big transmissions. And there the 2 of them are laying in the street, and I'm by myself with no phone. So I can't even be like, hey, get over here. And so I had to park in this parking lot, the old forklift company, and pick them up and carry them. And I got them resting on my legs. And it was like 3 weeks later was old school reunion. And I'm walking around like I just got off a horse. I just rode the Oregon Trail. How come you're not riding? I can't feel my legs. Bruised all get out. It was, yeah. So, that ain't going nowhere. That's a lie.
What's your thoughts? What's going through your head here? You look.
No, it's just a lot of grinding. We trying to widen these as wide as we can. And then once we bend it, we can weld it back together. Just time consuming.
Why do you have gummy worms in your hand?
Gummy worms. They're nunchucks.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Dun, dun, dun. He was fast as lightning.
Yeah,
We'll
so
be back
I
in
have to
10.
take off. So these guys are gonna finish up on the Subaru and doing the rest of the bumper, but I have a neighbor that needs some help. I don't understand some of these contractors where they would put the toilet underneath a countertop. I mean, like, so the lid of the top piece of the toilet, you can lift up and pull out, but you can't get your hands down inside to get to the plunger or all this other stuff. So anyhow, her toilet is leaking, and I'm helping a friend out, a neighbor, not my dickhead neighbor that we all know about. But anyhow, helping her out. So I get to change out the toilet and all the good guts of it. But instead of just being able to go inside and do all of that, I got to pull the whole top part of the toilet off and then work on it outside, then slide it back in. Now the hard part is I think it's the 3 screws, or could be just 2 screws, to hold that screw in as I'm tightening it, if I can get my hand between the cabinet or the shelf or not. Remember this, Rad Designs, 1986, Schwag, Supercross, BMX, Torker Racing, what else? And Top Gun. And then Top Gun.
Science.
Uh-oh. Did you heat it up?
Yeah.
It's like the Titanic.
I'll never let go.
What was the song? Quick, what was the song? Like, how do we... Oh, that's Jurassic Park.
Almost came out my nose. I'm just not gonna. Are you done? So I can drink again?
Caramel clusters are like my dad. Went for coffee and disappeared.
Thought that was milk.
What's the difference?
Oh, what's that package? It's a long one.
Thanks. I work out.
That's a long package you got there.
Good. Googly moogly.
Uh-oh.
We have your package, says to Eddie Fiola from Legend Bike Company.
Ooh.
You know what this is?
I don't know what this is.
It's stilts.
Oh, I
it's
do
stilts.
know what
So
this is.
They're stilts, so Eddie can reach the top cabinets in the kitchen. So he doesn't have to stand on that OSHA-approved stool anymore.
I know.
Oh.
It's the flag for our next deal,
Oh, yeah.
Out tomorrow, actually.
right?
Very cool. Thing is massive. I like it. I think that's going to be a good addition.
If you can't tell where the Torker booth is,
I like that it rotates.
I still don't have it in frame. Let me just...
what's up?
So big. Awesome.
What does this do?
Bill. Bill, you did good on your orders.
That goes
Done did good on your orders, Bill. Now we just need a Rad Designs one.
Roger.
Yes.
A nice big Rad
down
Designs.
here.
A big Supercross one. And we'll be ready to go.